What it be, what it do, players? It's your boy Cousin Roy. Welcome to another episode of Talking Manchester. Now, just before we jump into anything, I just want to say we got a new logo in there. The previous one was made very haphazardly. But when you give Cousin Roy toys like good art to work with, I'm going to get my boy Junsen on it. So if you liked it, do give a thumbs up. And if you like this art, actually go and follow him on all his socials. He's one of the most talented people I've ever met. Now, I predicted last week that this week we definitely will not be seeing anybody. And wow, I did not believe myself, but it actually happened. Guys, we are 1 week, 7 days apart. I'm doing the podcast again, and here today we still have not signed anybody. Um, the honestly, man, it seems like the same way we finished the end of the season is followed through into our transfer market right now. However, while all this is happening at the close of the transfer market today, the Glazer family, who we can proudly call our owners, took out 11 million pounds in dividends in one of the worst seasons that we have ever had in history. In fact, it is the worst season we've ever had in history. But today, guys, this morning, they took out 11 million pounds in dividends for themselves. So which means what they're saying is we don't give a crap what you think. We're still taking that money out. Now, I was talking about preseason, and my boy Matthew also reminded me that the preseason is starting next Monday, and we heard news of Cristiano Ronaldo having anxiety because no summer signings have come in. Well, Cousin Roy also knows somebody else is suffering from anxiety, and I like to bring him in today so he can share his thoughts on this. So, ladies and gentlemen, please give a warm welcome to my boy Jinson. What it be,
Praise,
bro?
prayers for all the MU fans. We all have peace in our mind and peace in our hearts.
I want the knife, please. I gotta do my Eddie Murphy impression because check out this guy, man. Look at him, how handsome,
Wait, let
What do
me.
you guys think? How handsome now,
How
the
he
fella?
do his fingers? Oh,
I don't
there, there,
know. I
there.
don't know, man. I mean, look, man. He's got all the poses because he did that. He did that pogmentary nonsense,
Yeah,
and I
yeah.
just like to say off the
This
bat,
is for
hey,
him. This is for him.
yeah, exactly. This is the new jutsu.
Yeah, good. So
Up your arsenal jutsu. Straight up. No, hang on. Just let me do a quick check on a quick sound check because I'm not getting my audio in
I
this.
can hear you. You're all good.
Oh,
Oh, you're all good.
so on the YouTube, so okay.
Yep, yep,
Okay, yeah, we go,
yep.
we go, sweet. I mean, I'm great, man. I'm great. I'm better than Pogba in every way. Now, look, this today we really need to talk about what happened this week. Of course, no transfers came in. Already saw that coming. I was like, man, this is getting worse and worse. I
Mm-hmm.
didn't expect anything to happen within the week. But the first thing I want to talk about today is Richard. There was a planned protest, all right, and the protest did happen to somewhat happen, but there was a protest supposed to happen outside of the stadium a few days ago, and just to preempt that, Richard Arnold, our whatever title it is, I don't give a fuck about title. Sorry,
Mm-hmm.
so whatever title it is, he came out to preempt the fans. Now, he preempted fans and said, don't do all these things because when you do things like this, it looks bad and the sponsors look at it and they have a bad image of it and, we will lose money ultimately. And he said, please don't do it. Let's have a chat. Now, before we get into what he said, because everyone's talked about it already, I want
Mm-hmm.
to talk about this. Do we think that the Manchester United fans actually filmed him and it was wrong? Like, did I phrase that right to you, brother man? Like, do you think? Okay, see, he came there to talk to them to have a
Mm-hmm.
private chat. He wanted to holler at them, say,
And
"Yo, let
one
me." Let,
fella quietly at the.
yeah, I think there were a few, right? One from here, another one
Yeah,
from the left.
let me
Anyway,
use my phone.
yeah, man, I'm like, so these guys recorded him, and I'm thinking, I'm sure you can see that camera there, right? But he was still cool with it. Now, I want to bring your take in it, bro. What do you think about that? That's the
I
first thing I want to talk about here today because I throw Liverpool fans and other fans all down the down the street. So I'm gonna keep it real here. Cousin Roy keeps it real. This corner, it's all real.
I
It's hard.
I honestly I feel it is not right, because this is supposed to be sort of like a off the cuff kind of thing. But again, I don't blame the fans for recording it. For all we know, it was actually even a planned thing. He knew that they were there. He planted someone to record it. I don't know. No, knowing how MU works, this could be actually good in terms of branding for them as well, showing that the CEO is different than the previous regime. He wanted to have a fresh start. And if you look at him, right, he went full on off the cuff lah. I mean, there's no holds barred. He don't hold back. He was using a lot of very interesting languages as well. He said we fucking burn through cash and things like that. He was very honest. It was a very raw
Yeah,
session.
but that came off the recording though.
Mhm.
I'm wondering, like,
I mean, let's say
I mean, like you said,
ethically,
like
it's not right. It's not right to
tak
record
tahu macam
things
mana kan, macam
because they didn't ask
50-50.
permission. They said, "Is it okay if you record this session?" And maybe he
Ah,
say okay because he's like going there have a drink. It's like for me, if I go to have a drink in the bar, right,
11
the
o'clock.
last thing I want is someone recording me saying shit. Because that's the time that I let loose, I relax, have some time lah, with personal time with the fans, if I want to put it that way, because he knows that they were there. He wanted to go there and to calm them down, and kudos to him. And he actually literally stepped there, you know, by himself. I don't see anybody at his back, like any bodyguard or anything. And
Yeah, he came alone.
he
But
came alone.
but how, bro? The fans filming it, how? That's some moral. I want to talk about that. This morally,
Mhm.
okay. Never mind. If you're finding it hard, let me say first, lah. Let me give my take.
Yep.
I think wrong, man. I think, listen, guys. He went and had a chat with you, right? What you could have done is then you could have gone and briefed the fans club. One of the writers will come interview you, and then you can brief them. Now, to have a pint with the guy who came there, like you said, alone, no
Mhm.
bodyguard, nothing. That means no pretentiousness. Like Ed Woodward was a
Some
okay. Now, I
kind
won't
of
curse so
the
early.
whole the whole
I was
the
going
whole
to.
posse and all the
I was going to use
people.
the
Yeah.
PUSSY thingy, so so try not to. I'm see what it can help
Mhm.
help me with the algorithm. So anyway, as I was saying, I think it's wrong because, like I said, do all that, let a writer pick it up, and then we will eventually still know
Yep.
what Richard Arnold said. Putting their phone there and recording him, I didn't like it.
Yep.
Say you before I want to move to the next topic.
Nah, I didn't like it as well. Like I say,
Yeah,
it's not ethically not right lah.
yeah, because you kind of broke their trust now, and we trying to set an example.
Yep.
You don't be like those fellows who jumped into the stadium without ticket and all that.
Hmm.
So you need to chill out. Now, the good thing about this is what came from that was something that kind of validated something for me, which was that Ed Woodward was buying players without anybody telling him to, and I was shocked to all I don't know what the fuck to say. Like, I'm just very shocked, bro. Like, you mean through the Van Hal and the Mourinho and all that, there was some times and you couldn't get who you wanted and you got somebody else. Okay, I know Depay and all that, Di Maria might have been fine, but
Hmm.
it seems to me now Schneiderlin, that's Schweinsteiger, definitely not his. That's 100% because he gave that away with a stupid interview. But for him to come and this is the good thing that came up when he said that we know the players are there. This is where you left off. I'll pass it to you right after this. You know the players are there. We are going to go and try and get them. It's just that we're trying to get it because we need to know whether the manager wants him. So now the manager say he wants him, we're going to try and get him. But what else you want me to do? Do you want it to be like, oh, I'm going to buy the player? You remember that? He said that.
Yep. Hmm.
So this is what I felt was the good thing that came out of it. Now I'll let you have your
Yeah,
thing.
yeah. And the other line he actually said, which also kind of resonated. I think he kind of spoke what the fans want to hear as well. He said, "What I'm not thrilled where we are. It doesn't sit easy with me. But what happened is that we fucking burned through cash. So he knows what happened the past few years, the past 10 years during the previous regime." And he can, I mean, the message is that he shows is that he wants to rectify that whole thing. He wants to have a new start, gone with that whole Ed Woodward simply buying for camera kind of thing. You know, now he is listening to the fans. And if you look at it, not just the fans, he even said, "I have nothing to do with player purchase now. That is now all down to Murdoch and Ten Hag." And that is actually something very pleasing for me to hear, because now I say all footballing matters, he leave it to Murdoch to do it already, and he will discuss with Ten Hag what is the next step, and maybe with Fletcher what is the next step. From what I heard, Fletcher is the one that's going to be what I call helping them to see which youth players they can bring up as well. So he's trying to create that that bond between all the teams. Technically, that's Fletcher's role. I think they kind of explain it that day also. So I kind of like what I hear, and I can see that Richard Arnold, he seems to be walking the talk at the moment lah. But again, it's still very early in his regime, so it's still to be seen lah.
I
So
I, I feel at this point, if I were to evaluate Richard, I say it's a goddamn disaster because on that John Murtagh thing, remember I said
Mm-hmm.
nobody said anything about it. I think we all must have missed it. There
Mm-hmm.
were news coming out that when we did not get, and after we did not get Darwin Nunez,
Mm-hmm.
Ten Hag called. I mean, when they knew the deal was out, lah. Murtagh called Ten Hag and said, Eric. I'm going to say Eric, lah. Called Eric and said that we lost him, and
Mm-hmm.
apparently Eric told him to fuck off. Now I can curse past 10 minutes. To fuck off, it seems. So
Oh,
I'm like, huh?
damn.
So
Okay.
some people, I don't know, some verified, some unverified. Because when you see it there, and then it says Samuel Luckhurst or whatever the hell the other writers are names, you click their Twitter, it's not there. I guess it's behind all the paid wall or whatever nonsense. I ain't paying for
Mm-hmm.
this shit. So there's one news bro that came out. Penny Taha told him fuck off. Now, if you're asking me of any time I saw when he was maybe a bit aggressive, was that point when that interview when he said I don't give a fuck about City and Liverpool. That was the point.
Mm-hmm.
But apart from that, what do you think about this news? You thought Murtagh, fuck, I try and look for pictures of Murtagh, man.
Uh, I have no comment on this actually. To be real honest, I feel Ten Hag. I think he may be very frustrated because
I
they've
don't know
been
whether it's
promised.
true, by the way.
Yeah, I don't know whether it's true. It's all rumors. I know the thing is,
Ah,
everyone wants to create a rumor. You see, even before Ten Hag started his reign as a Man United coach, the amount of negative news about him. They say he's too robotic. He's not charismatic. Players will not what I call resonate with him. All these things is coming out. So I'm not surprised if this is just another rumor that's been brought out as well.
it was crazy when I read it. I was like,
Mm.
yeah, partially probably could be true. These kind of things may come up, but probably, how the
But
fuck this
it
news
could
come up with
it,
some people?
it could be two different ways. You see, by saying that what is one of them is oh fuck off lah, another one fuck off lah. Come on, no, it could be two different tones. You see, it could be just like
Possible?
I say, hey, come on, guys, ayo. Maybe it's like a joking thing, but there's let's try to solve this problem kind of thing. It could be two different tones. Like I always said, tell when I do my training as well. Tonation it plays a lot of difference, especially if you do it in text format. You cannot tell whether what kind of tone is he using. I said, fuck off lah, or fuck off. Two different things.
No, that's true. People
Ah,
always misinterpret when
mm,
you send it through a message and someone say, "Hey man, the guy was angry, told him fuck off." I mean, look, I didn't know we put Darwin Nunez so high up on
yeah.
the damn list.
Hey, the previous season he only scored like how many goals? 10 goals. And suddenly this season he clicked and then he managed to score that many goals. But again, it's just one season. I don't know whether how consistent he can be, and I don't know what's going to happen with him after that. So
Yeah,
we shall
I
see.
wanted to
80
ask,
million is a
like
lot of money, lah.
80 million plus
Hmm.
whatever it was
For a
like
guy that just for
I
one season, but then again we
uh
signed Bisaka for 50 million after one season.
hey Bisaka, like apparently Bisaka on the chopping block. What do you think? Do you think the fella go okay? We okay? Timber is not coming, man.
um, it really depends on who we bring in. If we got no one to bring in, we may most probably keep him as well. And but the thing is, we do have a lot of backup. I mean,
That's
I
true.
mean,
So
we have Ethan Ladd coming in, and I heard there's one more news is that they want to loan him back to Crystal Palace apparently. So
did he even play last season for them? Do you play much for them?
I mean that's how why we bought him the last time. What I call Wan Bisaka. They may want to
Sorry, I
loan
thought you
him.
were talking about Led. Sorry.
Lad,
Oh
Lad
yes, yeah,
was
Bisaka.
playing
Okay,
for what team was he playing last season?
my bad, yo.
Swansea. He was
I
playing
thought.
for Swansea. Swansea.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. He did
So they
quite
want
well
to
for
do.
Swansea. Yeah.
Oh, so
Mm.
Bisaka was loaning back to Southampton.
There,
We
there
got
were
him
room.
Southampton, or
Uh,
where did we get him from? Crystal
Crystal
Palace.
Palace. Crystal Palace. So the thing is, his style of play suits Crystal Palace a little bit more because they tend to sit back a little bit more. They pack the defense and midfield a bit more. So it suits his style. They don't really their fullback don't really venture that much up. No. So again, that's all rumors lah at the moment.
Man, I'll be worried because I think definitely the elite stopper. I don't know about all this. I'm not so pro in the tactical passing, whatever. When I see it, I can tell probably, but
Mhm.
definitely the A1 stopper, man. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like,
He
I'll
just
be
need a good
worried.
coach lah. He just need a
He's a
good
good coach.
coach.
Someone to
Yeah.
use him. So to think that Ten Hag want to play progressive football and saying this guy can't pass the ball and all that, I'm like, okay. I just want.
Bring him lah.
I
He's
was
young.
wondering what you thought.
He
Thing,
got he,
man.
he got something
He got
that
the
we
lungs.
need lah. He got the lungs. He got the bloody. They call him the Spider Man tackle. Remember the first season? They call him Spider Man. He used to
Could
tackle
always
like
reach for that ball.
yeah. No matter how he can get the ball, it's like you thought he's gonna get injured, but he's not gonna get injured. Actually, he managed to get the ball. So
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
I kind of
reminded
like
me
him.
like the old West Brown. Yeah,
Yeah, when
I
he
was
first came, I
like,
was like, finally, our right back is what I call is very defensive, defensively sound. We look a bit more safer. Actually, the first season when he came, I felt really safe seeing him play on the right back. I was like, oh, finally, nothing to worry. Because previous season we have Ashley Young, we have Damian, we have Valencia, and they were all like a bit iffy because they were all not defenders, you see, and they are not
correct,
really tacklers, you see. This guy came in, he just pop pop pop, nobody
correct.
can go past him. I love that, man.
His reaction speed was unreal. This guy is
Yep.
better than Gary Neville, man. Come on, Gary Neville played in a good team. He wasn't very
Yes.
good, but he
He had,
played his heart out.
he,
He played
he,
tactically well.
he have before that he have Pellister, then after that he got Stam, then after that he got Ferdinand playing next to him. So come on, man.
And
Anyone
he
will
had
be
good
good, man.
chemistry. He grew up with them, so they know how to
Yep.
play.
Mm.
But we have a very, very high level elite stopper that, in my opinion, is top 10 in the 10%, or maybe even top 8% in the world, in my opinion, lah. Stopper
Mhm.
wise on that position. To let him go, like to not even try to use him in a
He's
position,
he's in the
hurts
wrong
me a bit.
era, like he's in the wrong era. Actually, for me, I feel that he still have a part to play in the team though. If you want to play a more sitting back defensive team, you should throw him in. This guy
I
is
hope
gonna
he
kick
plays.
the shit out of everyone, man.
Plays pula. Sorry, I hope he stays.
Yeah.
I don't know. Do you think we could play him as a centre back?
Now he's too short. He's too small to play a centre back. If they play him, I don't know if they can play him at the defensive midfielder role. I'm not surprised. Also, we have a lot of players that can actually play in the CDM role. Actually, to be honest, you can play
This
Lindelof,
fellow
you
also
can play
can, right?
Jones, you can play this Bisaka because he can tackle, he can run, he can tackle. He may not really be a good passer, but we just need someone to shield the defense. I mean, if that's the case, then get him. Correct or not?
I'm thinking like I just said Bisaka's height 1.83 meters.
Mhm.
That's what six ah.
About six, yeah.
Okay. I was comparing it with Phil Jones because Phil Jones played well there for a bit. 1.8. So slightly smaller.
I
Harry
think Phil
Maguire
Jones play.
1.9.
Yeah, Phil
Yeah,
Jones
he'll
plays
play
almost the
more on
entire defense and
defense
and
and
defensive
midfield.
midfielder.
Yeah. Bailly
Phil
is
Jones also actually.
1.87.
Oh, not that tall, huh? I thought he was taller. Okay.
Because Yefstem was like anyway.
Yep, Stem was my
So
height, man.
Yefstem
Remember?
power. Yeah.
Same height. Same height.
I thought Yefstem was 6'6". Oh yeah, from the picture.
Yeah.
Yeah. From the picture.
I I no he
I don't
looks
know,
like a
yeah.
bloody mountain, when you watch him on TV. Then when I stood beside him, I was like eye level, both of us. I was like, holy shit, damn.
Hang on.
If I actually work hard when I was younger and then play for MU, I'll be like twin tower, man.
1.9, bro.
Twin
Woo!
tower. It's
Like
like
that, Eddie.
I
It'd
when
be
I will celebrate with him. It's like, "Hey, bro, man."
bro. You be tapping you be tapping Evra, bro, down there, little
Yeah.
bro.
Evra will be like that, man. Like that. Come, let's go, let's play.
Underage. Cannot drink.
Underage. Gary
Yeah,
Neville also
I
not
would.
that tall. Yeah,
Gary also wasn't, but I'll be feel also. Yeah, I'll be a bit worried, brother, because I don't know lah. That position macam whatever lah, attacking football
but
ke apa lancar,
yeah,
aku pun tak faham lah.
the
Serius
thing
tak
is,
faham.
one thing I like about this current team is the day you remember say he even in the interview Richard Arnold was saying that he managed to found out who was the leak and they both of them are no longer in the club. Then I went online, everyone was posting the picture of Lingard and Pogba like that. Then the caption was, "We found the leak."
Guys, check out my TikTok. I've been slamming these two fuckers like no one's business. They are called the Hansi brothers. Okay,
And
the
Z
Hansi
brothers
brothers' mouths have been so big, both have been filled up with each other's cocks.
and both of
Okay,
them are dancing together.
I'm glad they are gone, lah. I just
Mm.
cannot fucking stand their
Yeah.
fucking faces. So there we go, another revelation that came out from that conversation with the fan. All from these bloody assholes saying that fucking from the video. But
Mhm.
it's nice to see all this finally come out. Do you want me to buy
Yeah.
the player one? This
This,
one, the mouth.
yeah. These are the leaks that we want. Not those kind of stupid leaks that is so toxic. This is a good leak.
Yeah, the stupid stories. Now, I was checking the feed while we were here, so we need
Mhm.
to talk a little bit about what's the latest update with Mason Greenwood.
That I, I,
Let me just hit this
I
up.
think the last time still on bail, right? I think it was
So
like
this is what
2 weeks
happened.
ago.
Greater Manchester Police statement on Mason Grove. Following a hearing yesterday, this was 2 hours ago.
Oh shit. Okay.
20-year-old man arrested on suspicion of rape, which is morning. It's afternoon there, like 8 hours, right? So
Yep.
Greater Manchester Police statement. Following a hearing yesterday, a 20-year-old man arrested on suspicion of rape, assault, and making threats to kill on Sunday, 30th January 2022, remains on bail. As the outcome of bail reviews does not impact the progression of investigations, Greater Manchester Police will not be providing any further updates in relation to this case until the suspect is charged or released, facing no further action. So he's screwed.
Yeah, it's good. I don't think so. We
Still
want him
on
back
bail
also.
so long already.
I don't think so. We
Bro,
want
there's
him
a
back.
case, bro. What do you think? You think of a case? January arrest, bro. Now it's 6.
If so long and they're still investigating, I have a feeling that's case. Like, I mean, unless he got a really good lawyer. Like, yeah, come on, like, his girlfriend posted a picture of her bleeding. Like, that
And,
itself, like,
yeah, and I think when she went and made the report, also they must have found, like, I don't know whether the other videos, number one,
yeah,
other recordings, number two, and if the other recordings really, really clearly show him raping or beating her, forcing her to have sex,
I,
adios
yep.
amigos, los pollos hermanos.
Mhm.
You'll be he's gonna be bleeding by the side of the swimming pool like
Yeah, man.
Manolo from Manolo from fucking Breaking Bad, bro.
Yeah,
After
man.
drinking that tequila with poison, he done. He ain't no comeback for him, man.
I think even
Hey,
for
hey,
him, if
puppy,
if things
puppy.
things are cleared up, also, I don't think so. He can come back that easily. Also, his branding is tarnished, so it takes a while for him to build it back,
Oh
man.
man, you said the word there.
Yeah, and
Branding.
knowing that we are Branchester, most likely we're gonna let him go, man. Look at Revel Morrison. He can play,
Mm.
but because branding not nice, and Ferguson feel that
Fergie.
he may not need he may have to leave for the betterment of himself because he wants him to stay away from his peers, their friends that he's
Yeah.
hanging out with.
Yeah, went to West Ham, right?
Now he's now with Derby, right? Derby County.
All I know is I saw him on that podcast with those clowns, and he regretted everything he did. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you got talent, work your ass off.
Yeah, man.
Don't be fools.
He-
Like this and man, if the girl says she doesn't want to fuck you, just go to the toilet, just rub one out. It's
no lah,
done deal
come on
over.
lah, way.
Don't be forcing nobody doing
You are
shit.
such a famous player. You know, there's a high chance that you can find another nice girl. You know, there's willing, you know. Or come on lah, take her out for a meal, wine and dine. Then after that, and he try to, coax her in. Don't force it lah.
Yeah, control the goddamn urges and go to sleep
Yeah,
early. So
man.
anyway,
Yeah.
this is the boy is so talented. He's over.
Mhm.
I think it's curtains for him. We're already moving past him really. But
Mhm.
to hear the news that he's still out on bail, and the charges haven't been dropped. That's the point I'm trying to get here. Sorry,
Mhm.
it's disheartening, man. I think,
Yep. It's quite
man,
so crushing for him lah. I feel he's going to be a very
20,
so yeah
20,
20-year-old had to
dude,
go through all
like,
this already. So
man, 20, and you're like, so anyway, Dean Henderson loan to Nottingham Forest is
almost done.
already done, and
Done. Yeah.
apparently we are so far down the line with the deal for Frankie De Jong that if it didn't happen, it would be a disaster. Ten Hag is desperate for De Jong. Let's talk a bit, lah. Just a little bit, bro. In your opinion, right? If Frankie De Jong doesn't come, would it be disastrous for us right now?
I if we can't get anyone else, then yes, I feel it is. Come on, we lost so many players in that position. We had okay lah. I have to put it that way. To a certain extent, Pogba plays a certain role, but we don't have Pogba now. We don't have Matic. We don't have Mata. We don't have Lingard. Who else can we play there? Unless we go back with McFred lah. McFred with Bruno, and we
Like, you
saw
think
that.
about it.
Yeah,
Sorry, go ahead.
we saw that last season. It didn't really work that well. So we need someone who can operate deeper. I just read this one article just now in the afternoon. They're saying how De Jong can actually play. Oh yeah, by the way, Donny will be coming back. So how De Jong can play is they
Shit,
said
we forgot about him.
yeah, De Jong can play a deeper role. Actually, he plays similar to the Carrick role, similar to the Thiago Alcantara's role. similar to Tony Cruz. He's the type. He's not the tough guy. They said not everyone wanted to have a tough CDM. They say you look at the season when we won the Champions League when during Fergie's time, the 2008 year. We didn't have a tough CDM. We have Carrick playing there, and Carrick is not known to be a very aggressive player. He's known to be a very smart player, and they say De Jong comes in that mood. But if you pair him up with someone that is a little bit more aggressive, um, in the mold of McTominay or to a certain extent maybe Garner, then you have a very good partnership at the back there, which stabilizes the midfield, which I think plays a role. But if he doesn't come, then who is going to be playing that role? I know Bruno cannot play. We know Bruno cannot play there unless we get Garner to play there. But don't you think he's a bit too young? Do you think he's ready to step up to play in the higher level compared to Nottingham Forest? He did extremely well in Nottingham Forest, but can he do that, replicate that same level of quality for us week in, week out? That's the question. So that's why if you ask me whether De Jong is important, I would say he is if we could not get someone of a similar quality um, to come in if he didn't come. What about you? What do you think?
I was wondering today
Mm,
when I had the time to do the thumbnail, high level football, that things that we don't see firsthand. You can kind of imagine because like you can see you read and you kind of know what happens. It's very serious, behind the scenes. You come for breakfast early, they
mhm,
come to the place, makan, eat all at the place, order the food you want is made by chefs on the spot.
mhm,
Your breakfast, everything, your masseuse and your training. So he is now in the club looking at the list of our players, and he must be trying to formulate plans how to play with his formation without having known anybody. He's not worked with anybody. So I'm thinking today, like, how would Ten Hag be now, sitting down there in his office, looking at the list of players that he has there, watching videos of them? I'm sure he is
mhm.
detailed videos because they got each fellow on one with the radar laser thingy,
They
watching
say
how they
they say
move.
they subscribe him to MUTV. I was like, really? Can't you all just get him the video straight? I mean, you all are the source of it.
Just they're trying to sell the subscriptions. Is it? It's a ploy. Is it?
It's like
Oh,
he is the
bro,
manager.
I just gave up.
Subscribe to MUTV. Come on, man.
Okay, look. Slap them. I think so. I think that's a god. That's a fucking plus. Slap them. So yeah, I was thinking, right? Imagine he's in all. He's watching. He has to watch all the videos of our players playing and try to formulate a plan on how to play this season. Right now, he's formulating it with Fred, Bruno, Scott McTominay, and I saw these three names came to my head. Didn't inspire any confidence except that I forgot about Donny.
Mhm,
I'm not sure whether James Garner. I wanted him to be back. James Garner was in the thing in my thought process, which I said I
mhm,
don't think he probably will be. I wasn't really thrilled, but with these three names starting our midfield, I wasn't so thrilled.
mhm,
Donny, I am a little bit thrilled. You can work with this guy. This guy is telling you you're not running enough because you didn't play at all 2 seasons. You're getting injured like how you
mhm,
fuck you are in Everton. So pick it the fuck up. So he will do that. Donny will react. Number one, I feel I'm 100% on this. Can he play Fred Mo in an attacking position? Can. But what the fuck to do with Bruno? So with all this headache there, and the attention of the transfer team is to try and get De Jong, and he's the one who can come in and change the whole fucking thing. I'm thinking for the coach, he'd be saying yes.
mhm,
But for me as a fan, I'm thinking, bro, please have a second book,
mhm,
right? Where you're thinking this boy is not here at all. I need to figure out how to use the people that are here and the juniors, and maybe think long term with results that maybe happen 3 years down. That means this year, whatever, next year, a little bit better, third season where we hit it and get the deal done. So the pressures on him right now confuses me.
mhm.
I feel if De Jong come, it will solve his problems, but I don't think it solves the football problem now.
No,
If you
it
know
does
what I'm
not.
saying,
Yeah, it does
because
not.
these guys can, these guys
He's
can.
not the savior. He's not the final jigsaw, lah, that's for sure. Lah. He's not the
No,
Eric Cantona. He's not the Eric Cantona.
no,
No,
that's a
he's
good
not.
one. Good way to
Yeah,
put it.
he's not
That's a good
Eric
way to put
Cantona
it. He's
level.
not De Jong is not the our
Mm,
Eric Cantona, and it will help him feel because he's feeling the pressure now of being Manchester United. So that's why he's pressuring whoever it is, going by articles for him to get De Jong to come in. But for me as a fan, I'm looking at it and I don't want to take it from his perspective because he's the manager. Fuck you, you're getting the money.
mhm,
I'm not. You got that kind of pressure, not me. I'm looking at it from the football perspective, thinking it doesn't mean shit.
Yep.
Doesn't mean shit. Like I don't want you to go and get Declan Rice as a second option. West Ham go fuck themselves with 100 millions, get stuffed. Um, please get Ghana in, please, please,
Yes. Bring him in.
please.
Like, I mean, I think it's about time we start to push some of our youth players.
Yeah,
The team that we keep saying, oh, they are the future. Come on, the future is now. Let's
use
just use them already.
flowers and just
And then
rays of
one,
sunshine beaming
yeah,
out of their assholes.
we
Just
just
play lah
lost. Yeah, we just lost one player, the Gomez
at
fella,
speed.
the Angel Gomez fella, and he's doing quite well in the French league though. And he felt because he could not break into the first team, and he needed to advance his career, he left. And he was supposedly the youngest, one of the youngest player that started in the first team for us. I think the last 10 years, and he felt that, you know what, this is not it. I'm leaving. So he left. He didn't want to sign a new contract. He left. I was like, what a waste. If he stays right now, I can tell you that the attacking midfielder position will be his, because now that Lingard is
Ah.
gone, Mata is gone, that position is open. It's open. But
So now you
again,
see, huh? But,
mhm,
so now you see this fellow's headache here is he thought the one piece that maybe we could try and get early would come in early, but
yep,
Barcelona playing hardball because of the 3/4 one we spoke of last
hmm,
week and all that, and we don't want to pay the money because we have no money. While all that shit is happening, the Glazers just took out 11 million pounds.
hmm,
They just took out 11 million pounds today,
masuk pocket, masuk
put in
pocket.
their pocket. So I just okay. I tell you what. Let's talk about the transfers that have come into the club this far, apart from Frankie De Jong. All right. I mean, it's only the most important time of the season.
I think Barca is playing this game lah. Strategy one: ignore the anchor. The best thing to do in the event that the other party makes an aggressive first offer, whether high or low, is to ignore it.
That's so. That's it for Manchester United. Transfer news that after one fucking week, we're here.
Actually, after
Nothing to talk about.
ever since when did Ten Hag sign? 1 month ago. 1 month
At
ago.
least, at least.
And since then, Timber, De Jong, Haller, Anthony, this fella, that fella. Cheers, man.
Yes.
I'm gonna transfer this tasty beverage into my belly.
No, speaking about what I'm drinking in this thing is, can anyone guess what I'm drinking? That's a better topic. I don't want to talk about like the biggest club in the fucking world, which supposedly all the fucking sponsors want to come to us, all the money want to come to us. Even now, all the news is still about us. We're still selling papers. We're still making the rounds. And we read the daily, read the daily, here's the daily. Manchester United still don't have any transfers. Still doing the same fucking rounds in the whole fucking world. And nobody wants to come here. Christian Eriksen said he didn't want, he's hesitant about coming here. Bro, fuck you. I'm glad you're alive. I don't want to see anything bad happen to you. But thank you. You just stay in fucking Brentford and just stay away. I'm not a big Christian Eriksen fan now lah. I mean, come on, man. I want to win the title.
Yep.
Christian Eriksen ain't going to unlock jack shit with the current players. Then we already got Bruno, Fred, McTominay, and whoever the fuck else. So I don't need Christian Eriksen. So Christian Eriksen, thanks you very much for not coming. But nobody else wants to come. I should be stuck. We should be here, bro. 20 minutes minimum talking about transfers. This boy, I should tell you, message you during the week, bro. Maybe
Yep.
can you check this and this and this? So,
Yeah.
no problem, bro. I will do this. Then maybe a few days later, bro. Maybe can you check that also? You can bring that. I'll be like, yeah. Then we combine. What the fuck have we done? This
Nothing.
whole week, guys, we haven't spoken. I haven't spoken to him for jack shit.
There's nothing.
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 The only most
Just fucking.
interesting thing is the transfer from the United bank account to the Glazers bank account, that 11 million. That's the confirmed first transfer.
Ridiculous, guys. 11 million pounds into their pocket. Then so shameless, man. Those inbred family. It's absolutely terrible. The 1948 movement is starting their movement again. They are demanding, these fellas get out. No point, they ain't gonna do shit. These are the devils, man. Satans
Yep.
in sheep's clothing. They do look like sheep, man. Bleed with their fucking face, inbred faces.
With the
They got the Jew
beard.
face lah. They got the
Yeah.
Jew face lah, bro. Straight up, they got the Jew face. It's, I mean, I just like, you know what? They thrive on that. The devil thrives on all these things, man. When you continue to feed it all the negative energy, it thrives on it. They should. I put it in the channel. I said it. I wish there were Russians.
Yep.
It would have solved all our problems. Okay,
Straight
it would have got
sanction, gone.
sanctioned. That Duhui or Buhui or Gubui, whatever his name is, Donahue or whatever the fuck who
Ah.
bought Chelsea, probably would have bought our assets. He would have changed the board like a motherfucker.
No, like
Sadly, they're
the
fucking Yanks.
Radcliffe fella wanted to buy us, right? But he after decided, he said
He don't want to
maybe
deal
I
with the
should try
He don't want to deal
Chelsea.
with the Jews. Yeah, the fucking Yankee Doodle fuck faces. Oh my god, bro, what's going on now with the club, bro?
I have
Actually,
no
be
idea.
honest, straight up, bro. Did you thought maybe somebody would come in by today?
I thought we would have already at least get someone in lah. I mean, at least someone in lah. We've been talking about like what Timber lah, Anthony lah. I mean, for God's sake, if we even get Harlow to come in also, I mean, I won't be happy. I will be furious, but at least
Now they move to
something.
the other fella, right? From Porto or whatever. No, yeah,
Ah,
from Ajax. This fella
ah,
cannot. No Timber. We go for the other one. The other one said,
ah,
"Fuck you. Better let me go." Right?
ah.
Whatever his name is, guys. I give up lah on the names. I'm
Lord.
sorry.
So the thing is, every day you will see all kind of stupid rumors, and all these fellas. So obvious the reason why they're coming up with all these rumors is to jack up their price. Number one, so they can get a better contract, or they can get a better offer from someone else. They say, "Oh, United is in. Oh, jack up the price." Then after that, fella, okay lah, I pay lah, 20 million. I pay. No, United want to come in, I must pay more. All these kind of stupid tactics lah. Like again, the Sergio Ramos tactic again. Like I hate him, man. I feel he used us as a bloody way to get a new contract. And I'm so happy, I thought, if finally you can get a very good centre back to come in. Sure enough, nothing.
Meanwhile, this is what's very important.
Fuyo.
This is very important here. Elanga working out. We got like Muhammad Ali lah. Who fuck man? I mean, you take a picture, right? When
Yeah.
you take a picture, that means he actually is the champion. Can we
Ah.
all just fucking take a chill pill? The thing that's going on in the social media, bro, is absolutely ridiculous. I
They,
cannot take it anymore.
they,
I
they're running out of things to do because MU
bro,
is just too quiet.
yeah. Just before we end this, I just want to say we are 100 million trillion. Sorry, wrong button. 100 trillion million percent in fucking crisis fucking mode right now. This is not even a joke. We have preseason starting next week, Monday, which is he said he wanted them to come earlier, right? 1 or 2 weeks earlier. Doesn't matter. We should have got at least one person in by now.
At least 1%
Preseason,
in. Mhm.
preseason starting next Monday, which everyone needs to report back in. Doesn't matter whether you play in the fucking Nations League or not, which is why I hate the Nations League. And we have nobody. So now he has to come back. He's gonna have first look. Monday is gonna be crazy.
Mhm.
Monday is going to be crazy. Monday night for us is going to be crazy over here. So everyone's going to come back on Monday. They're going to start training again. We're going to get news of who's back, who's not, who's in good shape, who isn't.
Mhm.
Everybody won't be in good shape, but I think the first day you come back, you're not training. First day you come back, we chit chat.
Yeah.
We
The
talk a bit.
Ilanga is in good shape. What?
Yeah, I mean, Rashford is so. Rashford's
Rashford.
running up mountains. Rashford is fucking Rocky over here. Stop playing, man. Rashford with the videos now, like he's Rocky up in this bitch. Like, he
Just
can do
missing is
it
the
all.
hoodie, the hoodie and running up the stairs.
Build his statue. Where's his
Mhm.
statue? Get his statue up. I mean, get it. I love that. But anyway, I feel we are in very, very bad shape.
Mhm.
We shouldn't be in this position now. We have 40, 60, whatever, 48 days or whatever to be in this transfer market to get somebody in.
Mhm.
It is not good for the shape we are in. Any other circumstances doesn't matter. Club is stable. We can get somebody on the last fucking day. He'll come in. He'll feel like a glove. We are in shambles. We are when you buy the puzzle, mommy, you want which one? 250 or 500 pieces? No, I want the 10,000 pieces. That's what we are now. And we've only assembled out of the 10,000, 2,500 pieces.
Did we?
That's how I feel. That's how I feel. Even
Uh,
then, not sure, maybe
but
wrong.
there's a bright side though. You saw the McLaren's interview.
Yeah, good.
Yeah, the one he was
Tell them what
saying,
it is, bro.
stop whining, stop showing your stupid body posture, negative body posture. When you miss the ball, go back and chase it. That's what we want you to do, not whine.
Yes. React, not fucking whine. I love that. Finally, put it out there. Let these fucking kids read about his name, bro.
Yep.
Like, we on this channel have fucking hated. I have hated that
Yeah.
fucking thing, and I always bring it up because I know you all are feeling that too, guys, isn't it? And
Yeah. As a fans, we want to see our
nice,
players play for the club.
yeah. Can I say something? When did Beckham? Remember what
Mm.
Beckham did when he lost the ball? He ran like a bitch.
Yeah.
Boom, boom, boom. He'll chase. He'll chase.
And
All these fuckers doing
he is
now.
one of the biggest players in the world. He is the first mega superstar, football superstar. The one with the biggest Twitter follower or whatever follower. And he
Social
still
media star, he's number one, the first
and
ever.
and he said the day
Football.
I saw the interview he did with Gary Neville. He said, I
I
have
do.
not retired from England. If they ask me to
I
go
mean,
back and play now, I
here
will
we
still
go.
go back and play.
Hard man.
That's hard, man. That's pure
Motherfucker
heart, man.
hard man.
Ah.
Beckham, I love Beckham, man. I love Beckham.
Mm.
Even though when he left, I was sad he left. I was like,
Yeah.
Fergie, just shut the fuck up for once. But nah, that was the first time I went against the boss. I
Yep.
think you need to shut the fuck up. Because Stam one was terrible. I said, let's see.
Oh yes.
Beckham one, I said, man, you're wrong.
I
I
think
said,
it was three
but
in a row. Stam, Keane, Beckham. In that
oh,
space of few years.
Keane.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Stam,
true
Keane, and
that.
Beckham. All
True
three.
that. Yeah, it was bad. I didn't like the boss doing that. Yeah, so correct. Yeah,
Yeah.
you're right. So the way we are now, we don't have. Sorry, it's good that McLaren is putting it out there in the public right now that he wants to see the shit stop. Monday, that's the first thing he should tell them.
Yes.
Everyone should start reacting
Mhm.
and not playing and not fucking complaining.
All should just shut up and play. Just play football. Play
அமைதியா
for
இருங்க
your life.
எல்லாரும் வந்து அமைதியா இருங்க ஓம் center your fucking chakras, take one full deep breath, and then imagine you're in the ocean and everything will be fine.
And do this. Rasakan.
I was watching Boruto also, recently. Foo. I mean, don't spoil it so much now, but damn, son. Bro, we got practice. Just imagine Charunya Santa Jutsus, remember, and then just get it. You know,
Ah,
Bro, they need some combo lah. The combo is very
yeah,
kurang. Look, man, McDonald's got better combos than y'all, man. You're fucking kidding, bullshitting over here,
yep,
way.
yeah, man.
Stop playing, man. Can y'all get your shit together, Manchester
Stop
United?
playing
Like,
and start playing.
playing properly. Because right now, I feel I'm so fucking disappointed with Richard Arnold and what's happening, lah, bro. I think failure, lah. You're supposed to come in and revamp
Actually,
and be the top of the top, and you're
for me,
fucking up.
I'm not surprised because we are not in the top four. So I'm still okay. We just want the team to just play like Man United players. That's it. I don't care if they don't get any superstars this season. I don't care. You can throw in all the youth players, whoever you want, but I want them to play like Man United players. Run
Let's
for the
get
ball.
some use.
Yeah,
Let's
fight
do
for the
it,
ball. Play with heart. Play for the
bro.
fans. Play for the fans, man.
Let's fucking go. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you all for tuning in. Make sure to like and subscribe. I'm here next week. Okay, predictions for next week. I'm going to say right now, straight up, God's honest truth. I'm going to say nobody's going to come in by next
Nil,
Friday.
still
Vincent,
nil
what do you
nil
think?
nil nil
Nil nil.
nil
Thank you
nil.
all for tuning in, man. Peace out, guys.